Hello everyone, very good morning and welcome to the BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive app for all exams. Right guys, now we are going to discuss HPCL exam 2022 and I am here to explain two-port network and I will give you the idea about which type of questions you may expect in HPCL 2022. Okay, so first of all, my introduction. Myself Sanjay Rathi. I am having around 21 plus years of teaching experience and these are my achievements. I have qualified and selected for Engineering Services exam, AIR 16 in ESE 2005 and AIR 21 in ESE 2008, and I have mentored more than 1 lakh students for these exams. Now my dear friends, two-port network, that is important topic from circuit theory or network, and HPCL, that is for Electrical and Instrumentation branch. In one session within 45 minutes you will get idea which type of questions. Okay, then this is for you 7 golden rules to secure single digit rank in GATE exam on 17th July at 12:30 p.m. okay, by Rakesh Talreja sir. Please join that session on 17th July. Okay, now my dear students, first question. Please give me the answer. What is the answer for this particular question? Yes. Then a two-port network is defined by the relation. With this question, I will give you the idea about how to find the Z parameters. Right? Remember that in a two-port network, Z parameter, Y parameter, H parameter, ABCD parameter, these are important, and then what? G parameter. Okay, that is inverse of H parameter. Now, and A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash parameter. Okay, so these are the important parameters. Now, what about the conversion from one parameters to another parameters? Right, and when the networks are connected in parallel or connected in series or connected in what? Cascade, then what will be the equivalent parameters. Okay, so we will discuss all these things in this session, so stay tuned with me. Okay, then now a two-port network is defined by the relation. For example, if this question is given here, value of Z12 is asked here, then how to solve this question? Always remember how to find the Z parameters, right? Then first of all, write what is the Z parameter actually. V1 is equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2, and V2 is equal to Z21 I1 Z22 I2. Now you have to find Z12. Watch this line. You have to find the Z12. So what is the Z12? You can write that Z12 is equal to V1 by I2 with I1 is equal to 0. I1 0 means input is open circuit. Z parameters are also called open circuit parameters, right? And the unit of all the Z parameters are what? Ohm. Now this is the Z12. Similarly, what is the Z11? V1 by I1 with I2 is equal to 0. We can say Z21 V2 by I2, V2 by I1 with I2 is equal to 0. And finally Z22 V2 by I2 with I1 is equal to 0. Here the input is open circuit, here the output is open circuit, here the output is open circuit, again the input is open circuit. Now this is the values. It means to find any Z parameters, either we have to make input open circuit or what? Output open circuit. Then we can find, and that's why these are called open circuit parameters. And what about the dimension? Dimension is ohm, right? Unit is ohm, and that's why these are also called impedance parameter. Open circuit parameter or impedance parameter. Then in this question, I1 is equal to, it is given 5V1. Try to understand. I1 is equal to 5V1 plus 3V2. and then I2 is equal to 2V1 minus 7V2. Now what is the answer? Please give me the answer in comments box everyone. What is the Z12? Now I am going to describe the two ways how to find the parameter. One by one. First method, very simple method. Apply the condition. What is the Z12? V1 by I2 with the I1 is equal to 0. Okay. I1 is equal to 0 and we have to find the V1 by I2. Then first of all put I1 is equal to 0. It will become 0 is equal to 5V1 plus 3V2. Now we have to find the V1 by I2 and that's why remove the V2. So V2 is nothing but minus 5 by 3V1. This is the fifth equation. Now put 5 in 4. When putting 5 in 4, you are going to get I2 is equal to 2V1 plus minus minus plus 35 by 3V1. Now it will become 3 into 2, 6 plus 35, 41 by 3V1. Now my dear friends, what is the V1 by I2? That is nothing but Z12 V1 by I2 is equal to 3 by 41 ohm. And that is the result. 3 by 41 ohm. In this way we can find the Z parameters. So 3 by 41, that is the answer. Okay, very simple. Simply apply the condition. What is the Z12? Then find the value of what? V1 by I2 with the condition I1 is equal to 0. Get the relation between V1 and V2. Remove the villain. Villain means we want the ratio of V1 by I2. Then replace the V2 by what? V1 in terms of V1. And you are going to get this answer 3 by 41. The second approach is too easy, right? Then that is the parameter, my dear friends. So this is the Z parameter. Then what is the Y parameter? Y parameter is given by I1 is equal to Y11 V1 plus Y12 V2. And I2 is equal to Y21 V1 plus Y22 V2. This is the third and fourth equation. Like this is the fifth and sixth equation. Okay. Now these are the Y parameters. And what is the relation between Y and Z parameter? Z parameter is nothing but inverse of the Y parameter, or Y parameter is nothing but inverse of the Z parameter. So from this equation, what is the Y parameter? It is very easy to find the Y parameters. Then Y parameters will become 5, 3, 2, minus 7. This is the Y parameter. Okay, very simple Y parameters. Then how to find the inverse of this? Determinant of this we can write 5 into minus 7, that is minus 35, minus 3 into 2, that is minus 6. That is the determinant. Now change the position of these two. This will become minus 7, this will become 5. Change the position of these two and change the sign of these two, and that is called what? Inverse. Then you are going to get all the Z parameters. All the Z parameters means this is minus 41 minus 7, minus minus cancel, 7 by 41, minus minus cancel, 3 by 41, minus cancel, 2 by 41, and this will become minus 5 by 41. And this is nothing but Z11. This is equivalent to Z11, Z12, Z21 and Z22. From this you can find what is the Z12. Z12 is nothing but 3 by 41. So according to you, which method is more easier? Tell me, first one or second one? So we can find that it is a directly we can find by applying the condition, or we can directly find get the Y parameter and get the inverse, and you will get the answer of Z12. Z12 is nothing but 3 by 41. So everyone please try to give me the answer for the second question. Similar question, second one. These are the values. Yes, please. A two-port network is defined by the relation. So V1 is equal to 3 by 4 I1 minus 1 by 4 I2. That is given. You have to find Y12. Y12 means it is given in the form of Z parameter and you have to find the Y parameter. Okay. Again, that is very easy question. If the Z parameter is given, you can directly find Z. What are the Z parameters? 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4. This is the Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2 minus 1 by 2 and what 1 by 2. These are the Z parameters. What is the Y parameters? Inverse of this. Inverse of this. So what is the inverse? Determinant of this 3 by 4 into 1 by 2. This will become 3 by 8. 3 by 4 into 1 by 2, 3 by 8 minus plus and it will become 1 by 8. Change the position, it will become 1 by 2, it will become 3 by 4. And change the sign of this 1 by 4, 1 by 2. And then this is the 2 by 8. This is nothing but 1 by 4. 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 3 by 4. This position is nothing but Y12. So what is the Y12? 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 4. Right? This is 1 upon 1 by 4. Sorry. 1 upon 1 by 4. Or we can say that is simple 4. 4 is multiplied with 1 by 4. It will become what? 1. It will become 1. So you are going to get all the Y parameters and you can give the answer. What is the Y12? 1 more. That is the 4 by 2. That is the 2. You can check. This will become 1. This will become 2. And that is 4 cancel. That is 3. And unit of all the Y parameter is what? Siemens or mho. And that's why the answer, what is the answer? 1 mho. Very simple method. You can find what inverse of this, and by finding the inverse of this you can directly get the answer for this particular question. Okay. Arey bhai, please share the link of this session and subscribe our channel and like the session. Okay guys. Now because in one session we are going to get the command over what? Two-port network, and definitely we can expect more than one question from this two-port network, right? Z parameter, Y parameter, hybrid parameter, ABCD parameter. Okay, so that is the question. First approach, that is the answer. One more. Now everyone give me the answer. What is the ABCD parameter are used in analysis of? ABCD parameters are used in analysis of short circuit, electronic circuit, open circuit, transmission line. And what is the another name of ABCD parameter? Right? Why we are using the ABCD parameter? In comments box, give me the answer. ABCD parameter is nothing but V1 is equal to AV2 minus BI2. And I1 is equal to CV2 minus DI2. This is the ABCD parameter. And then this is a two-port. That is the two-port network. This is the input port, that is the output port, and that is the relation between V1, I1, and this is the A, B, C and what? D. What is the answer? And the answer for this question is what? Transmission line parameter. ABCD parameter is also known as the transmission line parameter. Always remember, This current is inside, this current is inside, I1 inside, I2 inside, and that's why we are writing AV2 minus BI2 and CV2 minus what? DI2. That is the formula. Okay, that is about the transmission line parameter, that is A, B, C, D parameters. Okay, now try to solve this question. A two-port network is reciprocal. What is the condition for reciprocity? What is the condition for reciprocity? This Y parameter is given. Y11, Y12, Y21 and Y22. A particular network is reciprocal. How we are going to get the idea? Reciprocity means, if suppose I am applying the voltage V1 here, and because of that I am getting the current I1 here. Now I am changing the position of V1 and I am applying the V2 here, and what will be the current like I2 here? So according to the reciprocity theorem, response upon excitation, that is the I1 upon V1, and it is the response upon excitation in the next diagram. The ratio of these two will remain same. That is called reciprocity theorem, or that particular network is called reciprocal network. So this particular network is reciprocal network. So watch my previous lecture on what theorems: Thevenin's theorem, Norton's theorem, Telegan's theorem, maximum power transfer theorem, reciprocity theorem, Millman's theorem, and you will get the idea about this reciprocity theorem. Okay, so tell me, what is the condition for this particular network is reciprocal? Then what about the Y parameter? Okay, so for reciprocity we have to check one thing, that Y12 is equal to Y21. If the Y12 is equal to Y21, right, these two parameters, if these two parameters are equal, then this particular network is called reciprocal network. Okay, so that is the condition. For example, in previous question, right, is it a reciprocal network? Everyone tell me, is it a reciprocal network? Yes or no? Since the Y12 and Y21 are not equal, non-reciprocal. Non-reciprocal network, because Y12 is not equal to Y21. Y21. Okay, simple, very simple question. Now what is the complete table, so that you will get the idea which network is reciprocal, which network is non-reciprocal. And please take the screenshot of this, and if you want, so yes, Swabhi Ramadasu, if you want the PDF of this session, then please join my Telegram channel, that is Electronics by Sanjay Rathi. Okay, so simply join my that channel, Electronics by Sanjay Rathi, and you are going to get the PDF. So please take the screenshot of this and watch this. I am sending you the link of that channel. Okay. And try to give me the answer. Very good morning, Swabhi. And then, is it clear? Then this is what Z parameters. For example, two-port network. This is the condition for symmetry. That particular network is electrically symmetrical or not symmetrical. Then we can say Z11 is equal to what? Z22. That is, the network is electrically symmetrical. And Z12 is equal to Z21. Then particular network is what? Reciprocal. Directly you are going to get this question. Z12 is equal to Z21. Y12 is equal to Y21 for Y parameter. And for ABCD parameter, remember that AD minus BC is equal to 1. Remember, AD minus BC is equal to what? 1. Subhadeep Mondal, खुश रहिए भाई. Okay. And now that is about the condition for what? Symmetry and condition for reciprocal. And my dear friend, when we are talking about the H parameter or G parameter, always remember H12 is equal to minus H21. Remember, this is the condition for reciprocity. H12 is equal to minus H21. And for G parameter, G12 is equal to what? Minus G21. So these are the condition. Condition for symmetry, Z11 is equal to Z22, Y11 is equal to Y22, A is equal to D. And that is the determinant of H parameter. H11, H22 minus H12, H21 is equal to what? 1. That is the condition for what? Condition for symmetry. So please revise this table, and this is very important one, and give me the answer for this question. For a two-port network, the condition of reciprocity in terms of H parameter is. Here already I have given you the table. Then please give me the answer in comments box. What is the condition for symmetry? Oh, sorry, condition for reciprocity. Yes, please. What is the condition for reciprocity? Gajendra Singh, you are giving the answer C. Yes, Ramesh, C. Yes. H12 is equal to what? Minus H21. So in HPCL exam, you may expect this type of questions. Direct question. H12 is equal to what? Minus H21. Yes, that is right answer. Now, this is the condition for symmetry. Now, Z matrix of two-port network as given by 0.9, 0.2, 0.2, 0.6. The element Y22 of the corresponding Y matrix. What is the Y22? And tell me, what about this network? What about this matrix? It is a reciprocal matrix of reciprocal network or non-reciprocal network? Z matrix is given here. Tell me, this is a reciprocal network or non-reciprocal? Yes, please. And what is the answer for this question? So normally that Z parameter is given. You have to find the Y parameter, Y22. You have to find the Y22. Right? And simply they may ask question, what about this matrix? This is the matrix for reciprocal network or non-reciprocal network. Right? Then simply watch Z11, Z12 and Z21. What is the Z12? 0.2. Z21, that is also 0.2. This is the unit is ohm. If nothing is given, that unit is ohm. Means that network is what? Reciprocal network. Okay. If the reciprocal network, then how to find the Y parameters? Inverse of this. Everyone try to find the inverse of this particular network. Simple, very, very simple. How to find the inverse of this? Y is nothing but Z inverse. Z inverse means determinant of this 0.9 multiplied by 0.6, that is 0.54. 0.54. 0.2 multiplied with 0.4, this is the 0.04. Change the position, it will become 0.6, it will become 0.9. Change the sign of these two. Minus 0.2 minus 0.2. Now, this is 0.9. Now, what is the Y parameter? This is nothing but 0.5. 0.6 divided by 0.5, that is nothing but 1.2. Minus 0.2 divided by 0.5, that is 0.4. Minus 0.2 divided by 0.5, that is again minus 0.4, and this is the 0.9 divided by 0.5. So all the Y parameters are available here, and we want what? Y22. We want Y22. So what is the Y22? 0.9 divided by 0.5, that is nothing but 1.8. That is the answer for this question. 1.8. And this is 1.2. This is the value. A 1.2 is the value of this y parameter. Y11. This is minus 0.4. This is minus 0.4 because it is a symmetry reciprocal network. That's why y12 is equal to y21, and this is 1.8. Okay, so if the network is reciprocal, yes Hema, your answer is correct. If the network is reciprocal, or if the given matrix is the matrix of the reciprocal, Z12 is equal to Z21, and that's why Y12 is equal to what? Y21. That is the correct one. Next. Now, a two-port network is described by V1 and V2 is given. Which of the following is not correct? Which of the following is not correct, my dear students? And with this question, I will give you the idea what is the difference between H11 and Y11 and what Z11. Okay? Yes, that is important. Two-port network is described by the following equation. Means that Z parameter is given here. Z parameter is given here. What is the Z parameter? V1 is equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2, and V2 is equal to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. So directly you can give Z12. What is the Z12? 20. Means that first one is correct. But what is asked here? Which is not correct? Which is not correct? So in an exam hall, normally we are making the silly mistake. So first instruction, always remember, in exam like HPCL, we have to solve very large number of questions within limited time. So normally students are making the silly mistakes. So please avoid this type of silly mistakes. Read question carefully. Which one of the following is not correct? So that is correct one. Right? That is correct one. Now you can find the Y12. What is the Y12? Inverse of that Y parameter, finally both very fast you can find the inverse. 1 by 50 into 10, 500, minus 30 into 20, that is 600. That is the inverse of Z matrix. Because what is the Z matrix? Z 50, 20, 30 and 10. And then this is minus 100, 1 by 100. Here you are going to get the, change the position of these two and change the sign of these two. And what is asked here? Y12. Y12 means this position. So simply you can directly find the Y12. Minus 20 divided by minus 100. 0.2. That is also correct. That is also correct. Y12. Y12 is also correct. Now how to find the H12? If you want to find the H12, remember the what is the hybrid parameter? V1 is equal to H11 V1 plus H12 V2 I2. V1 is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2. I2 is equal to H21 I1 H22 V2. Okay, so that is the hybrid parameter. Everyone, always revise all these equations. Means equation in terms of Y parameter, equation in terms of Z parameter, equation in terms of what? ABCD parameters and so on. Give me the answer. This, what about this? H12 is equal to 2. That is right or wrong? This is right. This is right. What about this and what about this? Take a screenshot of this. 50 I1, 20 I2, 30 I1, 10 I2. That is given. 50 I1 plus 20 I2, 30 I1, 10 I2. That is given in the question. Okay. Then what is the H12? Always remember H12 is nothing but V1 by V2 with what? I1 is equal to 0. That is the condition. Always remember what is the condition here. I1 is equal to 0. To make the I1 is equal to 0 in this, so when I am making the I1 is equal to 0, V1 is equal to become 20 I2 and V2 is equal to become 10 I2 because I1 is equal to 0. Divide these two equations, V1 by V2, that is nothing but 2. This is the value of H12 with I1 is equal to 0, so that is also correct. That is also correct. Okay, so in this way we can find the value. That is over. Now C is also correct, means which one is wrong? D. No need to check. No need to check this answer whether the D is correct or wrong. So that is one answer, MCQ. So that is correct, this is correct, this is correct, that is wrong. But if you want to find the value, then remember that what is the ABCD parameter? ABCD parameter, write the ABCD parameter. V1 is equal to AV2 minus BI2 and I1 is equal to CV2 minus DI2. You have to find the A. So what is the A is equal to V1 by V2. V1 by V2 with I2 is equal to 0. Very simple. A is equal to V1 by V2 with the I2 is equal to 0. Okay. Then this time make I2 is equal to 0. When I am making the I2 is equal to 0, V1 will become 50 I1, V2 will become 30 I1. So what is the V1 by V2? V1 by V2 will become 5 by 3. And the unitless quantity because it is the ratio of the voltage. Now, what is the answer? Yes, right or wrong? So, D is the wrong one. D is the wrong one. So, in a two-port network, this is a very easy topic, especially for what HPCL exam directly. If the A is required, apply the condition, get the answer. If these two equations are given, directly you can find the value and this is the 5 by 3. Means that is wrong. Means answer for this question, actually answer for this question is A. This is the D. A is equal to 25. This is wrong. All are correct. Answer is D. Which is not correct. Now, next one. Bhai jara answer bhi de dijiye. This is the assignment for you. In next class, I will give you the answer for this question. In the previous class, I have given you the idea about what superposition theorem. Now this time that is the question based on what? Power. But always remember power, we can't calculate the power by using the superposition theorem because it is a non-linear quantity. Power is equal to what? I square R. Or what? Power is equal to V square by R. The voltage across a particular element. Or if we have the idea about the current through that element, then we can say power I square R or V square by R. There are two methods. First of all, find the current across the resistor. Okay, according to the given quantity. Power is given here. And then try to solve this question. It is a very lengthy question, but very easy question. Lengthy means 4 line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 line question. These are the answer, but the solution is what? Very easy one. And you have to remember this formula. You have to find the current. What is the current through the resistor? And then apply the concept and you will get the answer. And give me the answer in the comments box. Okay. Then 1 minute. Next one, this is a T network. It is a very important one, T network, 2, 6 and so on. You have to find all the transmission line parameter for T network. Transmission line parameter, guys, okay. That is not the Z parameters. It is a transmission line parameter. Now I am going to give you the two method how to find the transmission line parameter and which answer is correct. Now 2, 4, 6, this is given. This is a T network. Always remember transmission line parameter is what? AV2 minus BI2. This is the current I2. This is the V2. This is the V1. This is the I1. And I1 is equal to CV2 minus DI2. These are the transmission line parameter. Now my dear friends, we have to find the V1 and then what I1. To directly watch this, if this is the I2 current, this is I1 current. What is the current here? I1 plus I2. I1 plus I2, that is the current. First of all, write a KVL here. When I am writing the KVL, there will be the relation between V2, I1 and I2 and this equation will be solved. First of all, write the KVL at the output side. It is a very easy KVL. V2 is equal to 6I2 plus 4 times of I1 plus I2. That is called KVL in this path. When I am applying the KVL, it will become V2 is equal to 10 times of I2 plus 4 I1. What is this? I1 is equal to V2 by 4 minus 10 by 4. V2 by 4 minus 10 by 4 I2. Directly you can compare with this and you are going to get the C. What is the C is equal to 1 by 4. Compare these two equations. C is equal to 1 by 4. Remember the unit is mho. Always remember I1 by V2. I1 by V2 because the C is nothing but I1 by V2 with I2 is equal to 0. So what is the unit? Mho or Siemens. So 1 by 4 mho or Siemens, or we can say 0.25 mho or Siemens or 250 millisiemens. Why I am writing 250 millisiemens? Because the answer is given in terms of what? Millisiemens. Now my dear friends, in this question 250, in this question 250, in this question 250, but B is not the correct one. B is not the correct one. Now we have to find what? Another quantity. Another one is what? Minus 10 by 4. Minus 10 by 4 is nothing but the value of, this is the minus D. To compare these two equations, you are going to get the D. What is the D is equal to 10 by 4? That is nothing but 2.5. What is the D? Ratio of I1 and I2. I1 by I2 with V2 is equal to 0. So D is a unitless quantity. 2.5. D is the 2.5. Which answer is correct? 2.5. Oh, this is already wrong. In this 1.5, in this 1.5, then tell me which answer is correct. D is the correct one. No need to find the value of what? A parameter and A and B parameter. Directly answer. We are going to get the answer that D is the correct one. Okay, that is the simple short tricks. Right, in exam hall we have to solve the number of questions in one step. If we are getting the answer, then no need to find the A and B. Okay, so that is the trick. So directly in one step we are going to find the value. But if you want to find the another 4 parameters, then my dear friends, once that is the equation, you are having this equation, always remember this one. This is the 1, 2, let this is the 3. Then how to find the A and B? Now write down the KVL here. Write down the KVL so that you will get the equation in terms of what? V1. Very easy. Watch this. Already we have the value of C and D. Now write down the KVL at the input side. You are going to get the V1 is equal to 2I1 plus 4 times of I1 plus I2. And it will become 6I1 plus 4I2. And now put this equation, because already we have the I1 in terms of V2 and I2. Put this equation, you are going to get the V1 is equal to 6 times of V2 by 4 minus 10 by 4 I2 plus 4 I2. Okay, solve this. 6 by 4 V2 minus 60 by 4, this is the minus 60 by 4 plus 4 I2. Then this is nothing but 1.5 V2. This is nothing but minus 16, 60 minus 16, that is the 44 by 4 I2. That is nothing but 11. So 1.5 V2 minus 11 I2. Compare this equation with what? First equation. When I am comparing, A become 1.5 and B become 11. So B become 11. So A is already we have get the answer 1.5 and B is what? 11. B is 11. Now what is the second method, my dear students? Second method is very easy. First of all, find the Z parameter and use the concept of what? Conversion. If you have the idea about the conversion, then this question will become very, very easy for you, because for any T network, Z parameter is very, very easy. This is called ZA, this is called ZB, and this is called ZC. So ZA plus ZB, and that is nothing but 2 plus 4, that is equal to 6. What is the Z22? ZB plus ZC, 4 plus 6, that is equal to 10. And what is the Z12 is equal to Z21, because it is a reciprocal network. This is the 4, ZB. Get the all the Z parameter, that is the unit is what? Ohm. Okay, then use the conversion formula. And now my dear friend, what is the conversion formula A? Remember this table, this is very, very important table. It is visible to you everyone. That is the Z in terms of Z, Y in terms of Z, H in terms of Z, Z in terms of Z, and that is what T in terms of Z. So according to the table, what is the A? Z11 upon Z21. What is the B? B is determinant of Z parameter upon Z21. In denominator everywhere Z21. C is equal to 1 by Z21. C is equal to 1 by Z21. Remember that. And D is equal to Z22 upon Z21. If you have idea about this table or this conversion formula, directly you can find the value of A, my dear. What is the Z11? Because T network Z is very easy. 6 by 4. 1.5. What is the C? 1 by Z21. 1 by 4. That is 0.25 Siemens or 250 millisiemens. What is the D? Z22. What is the Z22? Z22 is the 10. Divided by Z21, 4, that is nothing but 2.5. And finally, B, determinant of the Z parameter. Determinant means what? Z11 into Z22 minus Z12 Z21. Z11 Z22 minus Z21 Z22 Z21 divided by what? Z21. So what is the determinant? 6 into 4, 6 into 10 minus 4 into 4 upon 4. And that is nothing but 44 divided by 4. Answer is what? 11. 44 by 4, that is answer is what? 11. So my dear friends, tell me which method is more easier. But in this case, if you have the idea about the conversion, directly it will become very easy for you. Very, very easy for you. Okay. So this is another question. So remember, this is the very, very important table, conversion table. Take the screenshot of this. This is the Z parameter in terms of Z, Y in terms of Z, H in terms of Z, G in terms of Z, T is in terms of Z. Okay. So that is the conversion table. Okay then. And now this is the time where we are connecting the two network in parallel. So everyone please share the link of this session, okay? And this is in this session I'm trying to give you the complete idea about the two-port network, because this is very important topic, right? And this is a series especially dedicated to HPCL exam. Now when this type of network is given, that is 5213, and the Y parameter of the two-port network is shown below. This is the Y parameter, and this 1 ohm is given here. Then what is the overall Y parameter? That is the question, okay? Now remember that in this diagram, two networks are connected in parallel. And for parallel network, Y parameter is equal to Y parameter of A network plus Y parameter of B network. You have to find the parameter of A network and parameter of B network, then you can find the parameter of complete network, that is called parallel connection. So how we are going to find? Very simple. Always remember, this Y parameter is given 5213. For this network, Y parameter is given. Now this network is connected in parallel. So this is the network. This is the 1 ohm. 1 ohm is given. What are the Y parameters of this network? Y11, Y12, Y21, Y22. This is a standard circuit. Always remember what is the Y parameter of this network. Okay. Just compare with this pi network. Let this is the Z1. Any Z is given here. Okay, no problem. If the pi network is known, this is the YB, this is the YC, this is the YA. So for any pi network, what is the Y parameter? YA plus YB minus YB and YB plus YC. Am I correct? These are the Y parameter. Okay. Try to understand. If this portion is open, so what is the impedance here? 0. What is the impedance here? 0, because it is open circuit. So what is the admittance? Admittance YA is equal to 1 by ZA. That is nothing but what? Sorry, this is open circuit, that's why the impedance is what? Infinite. Sorry for that. If the open circuit means what? Impedance is infinite. If the impedance is infinite, then what is the admittance? It will become 0. Similarly, what is the YC? YC is equal to 1 upon ZC, it will also become 0. And now what is this YB? YB is nothing but 1 by Z. So YB is equal to 1 by Z. If you have 1 by Z, right, YB is equal to, so what is the Y, all the Y parameter? Since the YA is 0, 1 by Z, minus 1 by Z, minus 1 by Z and 1 by Z, because YB is equal to 1 by Z. To remember this formula, this is very important shortcut. Direct you can write the Y parameter for this network. To remember this formula, directly if the 2 ohm is given, suppose 2 ohm is given, directly you can write 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 1 by 2. 1 ohm is given, 1 by 1 minus 1 by 1 minus 1 by 1 and so on. And that's why the Y parameter will become 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. That is the Y parameter for this network. Now these two networks are connected in parallel, and that's why what is the overall Y parameter? 5213 plus 1 minus 1 minus 1 plus 1. So within seconds you can solve. 5 plus 1 6, 2 minus 1 1, 1 minus 1 0, 3 plus 1 4, 6104. 6104. A is the answer for this question. Yes, Hema, that is clear to you. A is the answer for this question. So these two networks are connected in what? Parallel. Then always you have to find the Y parameter. If the networks are connected in series, then you have to find the Z parameters, Z1, ZA plus ZB. And if it is connected in cascade, then you have to find the transmission line parameter. Okay. So finally, that is the diagram. This is assignment for you. Second assignment. First, power calculation. What about this network? If there is a dependent source, always remember, if there is a dependent source B, right, then, and when we are watching from left to right or right to left, is it electrically symmetrical? For electrical symmetrical, if you want to find, then you have to find the Z11 is equal to what? Z22. Or for reciprocity, Z12 is equal to what? Z21. That is the condition. This is the condition for electrically symmetrical, and that is the condition for what? Reciprocal network. But if there is a dependent source, then my dear friends, you are not going to get Z12 is equal to what? Z21. So this is a non-reciprocal network. And when I am watching from this side to this side, that is what? Not electrically symmetrical. It is visible in this diagram because here the capacitance is connected, dependent source is connected. And that's why the answer is what? Neither symmetric nor reciprocal, directly by watching the diagram. But you can find the value of Z11 is equal to Z11, Z22, and you will find Z11 is not equal to Z22. And Z12 is not equal to what? Z21. And that's why this particular network is what? Neither symmetric nor reciprocal. Right? This type of questions you may expect. Finally, question on what? Lattice network. Lattice. Finally, the question on what? Lattice network. So what was the assignment for this question? You have to verify. You have to verify means you have to verify, you have to find a Z11 that is not equal to Z22. And Z12 is not equal to Z21. Verify it. Last, lattice network. In a lattice network, they will give you the question like this: what is the Z parameter for that, and so on. So my dear friends, in lattice network, normally in books, in all the textbook and in theory, what is given here, normally we are giving ZA here. ZA. This is also ZA. These two are called parallel arms, and this is normally written as ZB and ZB. It is not written here, right? Normally that is the case. Okay, no problem. ZA are called parallel arms, ZB are called series arms. Then if these two are equal, and these two are equal, then that network is reciprocal as well as electrically symmetrical. Remember that. If the values of the parallel arms are equal, so it is visible, these are equal. And if the values of the series arms are equal, okay, electrically symmetrical plus what? Reciprocal network. And that's why Z11 is equal to Z22. Z11 is equal to Z22 is equal to ZA plus ZB by 2. That is the formula. And Z12 is equal to Z21. These are also equal because it is a reciprocal network. ZB minus ZA by 2. Remember that formula. ZB minus ZA by 2. ZB means value of the series arms. The value of the series arm. Okay. So that is the formula. But my dear friends, in this case, that is changed here. In place of ZB, that is ZA is given. So no need to worry about that. Simply write the value here. What is the value of this 2 ohm? What is the value of this 2 ohm? What is the value of this ZA, J2? What is the value of this J2? Now this ZB is J2 and ZA is what? 2. You can find that Z11 is equal to Z22. This plus that, J2 plus 2 divided by 2. And you are going to get the answer 1 plus A. Z12 is equal to Z21, that is equal to minus this series arms minus parallel arms. So what is the series arm? Minus parallel arm upon 2. and you are going to get the j minus 1, or that is nothing but 1 minus 1 plus j. Minus 1 plus j. Now you can verify the answer for this question. Lattice network, directly you can find a value. Okay. And one thing, information, that we are using the Bartlett's bisection theorem to solve the questions on lattice network. Symmetrical lattice. To solve the questions on symmetrical lattice, we are using the Bartlett's bisection theorem. Okay, then this is all about the two-port network. Right, and I have given you the one assignment only. Try to solve that question and give me the answer in comments box. Okay then, and you are on BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive app for all exams. Like the session, subscribe our channel and share the link of this session. Thank you and good day.